And welcome, bienvenido, hola, hola. Welcome to another session of Sunday Setups. Here with me today is the main man, Jay. What's good, bro?
I'm blessed, bro. How are you?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Sorry about the pop-ups there. But today we're going to take you guys through the charts as per usual. More importantly, if you haven't already, head over to litcapital.co.uk. We did have a really good event not so long ago where we met up with a lot of team members, and we've got some cool photos on the website now. And we've also, of course, as usual, we have our courses section, which tells you exactly what we're looking at, what you can get involved in for the prices that we have available. So I'm going to take you guys through the market outlook before we go any further. And within the market outlook now, I don't actually have all of the events occurring this week on investing.com. For instance, Jacob mentioned that tomorrow there's going to be a discussion in the House of the Parliament about Brexit. And that's, of course, not on the list here, but you can see throughout the week, Wednesdays when the volatility for the euro starts to warm up with some PMI, CPI also throughout the week. But we have a Kiwi interest rate decision, which is most likely going to be flat, meaning no change there. Probably not any different outlook as well on the Kiwi. So, if the rate remains the same and the outlook is good, then it's going to be positive for the Kiwi. Going into Thursday, we've still just got more euro news. And Friday, again, really quite dull, not really much occurring. So it's going to be a week for the dollar and for the euro. Okay, the Kiwi, of course, has the interest rate, and the pound's also got, this Brexit talks happening. Boris Johnson, Boris the bullet dodger, under the fire as per. So let's see what happens, and I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to show you guys, what my outlook is for the dollar. Now, with the dollar, we've seen it take a battering over the past few weeks. We are looking to see some type of strength. Okay, the bond market is giving us a clearer indication of the strength of the dollar, and because the bond market is looking bullish and the bond yields are looking bearish, we're going to have more faith in the dollar to believe that there is going to be more, more cash injection, more liquidity with the dollar, which should, of course, push prices up. Now, aside from that, there's also another stimulus check around the corner for the dollar. They've got over $400 billion worth of stimulus coming, which is going to go into vaccines and testing. It's going to go into small business loans. It's going to go into the US Postal Service grants, and also over $100 billion for schools. So, there's going to be a lot of capital being injected into the economy, which is going to see a potential short-term rise. Whether it's short-term or not, our jobs are to react based on how the markets move. So from that being said, we want to see price come up, take out this equal high. Even better, there's an institutional candle for the 4-hour time frame that we could see price potentially coming up to around about the 94 level. I'll be real with you guys. Me looking at the daily, I'd like to see the 95 area hit. I've got an institutional level here. I'd like to see the 95, if not 96 area hit. When you look at the weekly, it looks a bit better, meaning there's an area of structure here. There's imbalance beneath. I'd like to see the dollar push up. We go by saying if it's fast, it won't last. So, I'm not looking to see the dollar push up over a number of weeks. I'd just like to see a short, fast bullet. And of course, with the stimulus checks coming around the corner, that should give us the strength. And of course, we're getting closer and closer to the elections, which is now 2 months away, 4th of November, I believe. So, there's going to be a time for the dollar to tank, but I feel like on the ride towards the election, we'll probably see it push up. Now, if that does happen, what is going to happen, what should happen is we should see a natural decline in commodities if we're seeing a further push with the dollar. We did send out this trade in our charts channel last week. We managed to catch this trade here for a short. It was really nice. We're still holding this short as we speak. We got another entry off of the 1 hour from an institutional candle just over here. And with that being said, what we are looking at is actually buying from a New York session candle, which is below, okay, around the 1930 level, combined with some institutional candles in this area as well. Now, we may be able to get a successful hedge, meaning we may be able to, hold the sell as well as buying. But we'll see what happens, and we'll really keep you guys informed in the Discord. But as you see here, if I can just clear the chart, we really want to see these lower wicks taken out of the game. There's a lot of liquidity beneath here, so we'd like to see the liquidity grabbed, all that money released. And for that reason alone, I would like to see price continue to come lower. But we are, of course, keeping our eyes on the fact that we may get a potential reversal. Sorry, from around the 1930 level, 1931. So, of course, we've got on alert around 1931, or 1932, excuse me. So, keep your eyes peeled inside of the Discord. If you're not already inside of there, it's definitely a place you need to be, because we are providing you guys with a lot of access, a lot of information from different angles, whether it's stocks, commodities, cryptocurrency, or just general fundamental information. We're providing you guys with a lot of value. So I hope you're enjoying it and taking full advantage of what we're providing. I'll leave you guys with Euro NZD, only simply because we gave out this trade on the weekend. Well, not on the weekend, before the week, last week. We're looking to see price continue to push higher. Okay, if price pushes higher, then we'd like to see a potential retest of this break area around about here, just so we can continue to go higher. But it's going to be up in the air. Let's see what the euro does. They've also got some more money being injected into the economy, France and Germany, 100 billion euros each. So let's see what happens. It's a good time to be in the charts right now. So let's see what happens, and I'll keep you guys informed. And that's me done. Over to you, Jay. Take it away.
Appreciate you, bro. All right, then, guys. I'm just gonna go over my pairs of what I'm looking at for the week ahead, starting with pound USD. So as Cavell mentioned, we do have some things on Brexit coming up tomorrow in regards to votings. So what that means in regards to volatility on a Monday, we're yet to see. It is at 4 p.m. It's not really the prime time, but we can get something happen. So London close, we might actually see something. So it's not really the ideal time that we'd like to be entering, but the New York session is still in full effect. So we'll definitely see with that. So what I am expecting is the pound to actually keep pushing down until we get to this daily candle area. So this is what I've been kind of looking at since last week in terms of the retracement level we had. We kind of brushed past this liquidity here, and we've actually continued down. So we have actually got a real retracement happening almost on the daily time frame. So for me, the weekly is still, I think we can get a push down to start the week, but then actually get a reversal. So that's what I've got on this pair so far, with this daily candle and the weekly candle as well, just showing you. So inside this area, as we can see here, when we actually was getting this bullish momentum happening in the middle of summer, this was that area where we were kind of looking for a retest into this imbalance, and just to actually mitigate out of this area. So this area does fall within our kill zones as well. Using the Fibonacci tool, we have got what would be classed as a valid retracement. So that's the area I'm actually looking. I'm very confident about this area reacting from. As we can see, we had this down candle with a lot of bullish momentum to the upside with no real retracement. So for me, this outstanding mitigation that has yet to actually happen, it is looking very, very likely. So obviously we've got to be patient in when price does get to this area, and we are at least another 150 plus pips before we can get here. So maybe we can actually open up, if we look at the 4 hour, what I've been seeing here. If I half it and go into the 2 hour, we can see an equal high here. So maybe, starting throughout the night time, we can get a bit of a push up into the pound before actually dropping. We have an imbalance zone here. I go to the 1 hour as well. This is actually the New York session open before we actually got the drop. So a bit of a breaker zone here. If we can come up and get this imbalance, filled, and we can actually get a retest downwards, I would prefer to sell down into this daily buy area. So a lot more room for it to go. I will be posting this in Discord as usual with the description I've just given. So definitely look out for that, guys. I'm going to take you over to AUD USD as well. Still bullish on this. And if you go over the Sunday setup we had last week, we was kind of eyeing this daily area, this last down candle area, and we got to push up. So whether it wants to retest again is yet to be seen, because if we are thinking about temporary DXY strength, there's nothing permitting it not to come back in this area. So it has had a good reaction so far. And then going over to the 4-hour, what I've seen is that we had this last down candle before this bullish move up. So, evidence on signs that, 130 pips, that money was pushed into the market, but it may want to come and retest this consolidation again. One thing I did notice as well was we had an imbalance going right into the top of this last down candle. So it could maybe want to retest this area again. So I've got an alert set for this. And we will be posting it in the Discord as well, because overall, I do see AUD USD going to the 75,500 mark to fill this outstanding area. So we kind of spoke about that a few weeks ago, but the 75 on the weekly time frame to me looks like that's what they're trying to head for as well, to actually capture some of this liquidity leading up. So that's what I still have in store for this. So still bullish, but just going to see if we do get another retest in this zone. And finally for you guys, I have oil. So this one has been very, very frustrating for us, just in regards to, there's been a lot of moves up and moves down, and then moves up and then moves down. So where we've had the push down lower, right, we didn't actually push into this area that we was hoping for last week. So it still was outstanding as well. If I just drag it to the 4 hour bit here, we was looking for push to fill this imbalance area. It actually touched some of the imbalance and then it's reacted and then it's kind of moved up. So it gave us a bit of false hope in regards to thinking, okay, maybe it's actually on its way, and now it's just been hovering and consolidating since. So I am still convinced that it is wanting to fill the imbalance and mitigate from this area to give us that entry. So imbalance areas higher or above as well. So it's kind of showing us that we do have higher up target areas they may want to hit. So, these are good 400 pip away moves. So from the bottom of the imbalance to this area, which I will be trying to target first, because we can see this candle outstanding. It's a 500 point move. So definitely patience is required with oil right now. It's normally, in regards to a technical analysis perspective, it's normally quite clean, but right now it's showing us a bit of indecision in terms of if it wants to go and retrace lower or actually continue this move up, because we had a lot of trickling happening on this pair, then we got a big dump down. So for me, I feel like that was just a correction move. So hopefully this week we can just get a dip into our area and head to that outstanding $44 mark, which we was kind of hoping to achieve. But if we do gain an entry, it will be a hell of a swing trade. So, let's hope for that. And I will be updating with this one as well in the Discord. So patience is needed with this, guys. You're not going to catch a move every evening or every trading day. You have to just, go out of your way to say, okay, if my area I'm interested in is not hit, let me just exercise that discipline and wait for it. So it is looking like it does want to come down here, just with the wicks and stuff like that and the liquidity building above. But it's yet to remain seen when it wants to do that. So that's it for today, guys. Those are what we're going over for the week ahead.
Also, bro.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to add on the oil there that depending on depending on the progression of Corona, if we go into another lockdown, this is obviously going to have a big part to play on the price of oil as well. So
exactly. So out in the UK right now, we're actually exercising some social restrictions coming into tomorrow. So we'll see the effect it does have on our economy as well. But world economy for sure, you know, if world economy is going to go into another lockdown and oil, you know, it could go into those negative rates that we did see in the start of the summer. So all will be revealed, guys, you know. But for those, if you aren't already in the Discord chat and you would like access, please visit our website at www.litcapital.co.uk, where you can gain free access. All we need is your name and email address, and we will send you the link for that. Please as well, if you haven't already, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can bring you more value like this. If you do like it, please give it a like and a comment. And for those that are interested in taking up mentoring or learning the skill for yourself, don't hesitate to reach out to myself or Cavell or anyone in the team regarding mentorship. We will be happy to have you, happy to train your eye to see the markets the right way.
Yeah, Zero, that's what's up. Yeah, guys, a massive appreciation to everyone who's tuned in. Don't forget to hit the button to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, remember,
every day
is money day. Peace.